last time we were out here.
I know, right?
Thank you. Alright, let's get inside.
The key with these broadheads is just to get them scalding hot. That way when you shoot them, you're not only cutting through them, you're also burning right through them. Strategy. Oh crap, there's deer right here.
Is it actually?
Yeah, there's a buck.
Oh,
2 bucks.
2 deer.
Jeez. Remember I was just saying that we're going to have to keep an eye on the right. I guess we're going to test out this decoy right away tonight. Holy cow.
That buck is unique.
The one on the right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His freaking eyebrows.
I was just going to say, it's so cool to see how they have different capes like that. Because they're both, you know, probably 3-year-olds. It's November 21st, and Ty and I are back together, and we're back in the mobile command center. It's good to be back out. The last, I don't know, 3 or 4 days and last weekend, I had been dealing with some family stuff, been taking up a little bit of my time, so I hadn't been in the woods as much. But then actually over this last weekend, I made the venture over to Illinois and spent some time with Jeff Dietz and got to see Kane Gillette, and I had a firearm tag for over there in Illinois, and it's pretty tough hunting. I think a lot of what we're getting to at this point in the rut, at least over at their location, is that it seemed like the does were getting tired of being harassed and they weren't coming out in the open very often, so it made for some pretty tough hunting. And you know, we had some decent conditions the first couple days, but it really warmed up, and you know, it was overall just pretty slow, but regardless, good to spend time with buddies, because ultimately that camaraderie is the most important part. But we are back down here at Area 52, was able to sneak out here after work. Like I said, we're in the mobile command center with a northwest wind tonight, so essentially it's blowing right in the front of the blind. I did decide to put the doe decoy back out tonight. I just think that if they come out of the corner like they did last time, I want something to draw their attention down here to the blind to give us a shot. And the doe decoy definitely got the attention of a couple bucks right away, and that's not really what we're set up for, because those deer are almost already downwind of where the decoy's set up. But I do like this spot, and you know, the end of November can have some really good rut hunting. So there's still some time where these last 10 days or so before bow season shuts down here in Iowa, where there's definitely time to punch some tags and have some good encounters. So I think we're going to see deer tonight. There's been a really good change in weather. It feels cold. It actually feels like it could snow or rain, but I think it's going to have the deer on their feet tonight. here. Literally right here. She comes through like that. Are you okay, Ty?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on.
She's right there.
Still can't see her yet. She's gotta go like 5 more yards, Ty. There's a decent buck up and moving. Not too far from where we're at.
Yeah, I'm okay.
And there's a buck down in the corner. Way up in the northwest corner.
Near the roast grape plot.
Yeah, he's looking right at us right now. Oh, that's the buck I was literally just saying was on camera. He's moving.
He is moving.
Can't think of what.
I got him on camera.
I think that, I'm not sure what deer that is. There's a buck, there's like an 8-pointer that's got like, almost like a mass on his forehead. He's got like a little bump on his forehead. I think he's a mature buck, but he's coming this way.
There he is, Zach.
That's definitely him. See his forehead right out anyway. Gosh, you know who that deer looks like is, I had that encounter on that brush pile buck last year.
Mm-hmm.
Where he like ran through the brush pile chasing that doe.
Mm-hmm.
That might be that deer. I'm gonna hold off as long as we can on opening any of these windows. I'm really not sure yet. I want to get a better look at him as he gets closer.
Okay.
How dark his tarsals are.
That's a different deer. That is a smaller deer.
That's definitely a different buck. That's interesting. Looks very similar though.
Yeah.
He's got a wonky left side, don't he?
Mm-hmm. Big old fork looking thing.
definitely towers over that guy, don't he? Should probably start counting these deer to see how many we see tonight, huh? I mean, 2 bucks early. I mean, we've got other 2 does, 4. Big old beefy guy.
He's right there, good lord.
Right, a few. I mean, that was like perfect. I'm just gonna go check these does now, ain't he?
Well, the mobile command center proves to be another hot spot once again. We've had a really good hunt tonight. I mean, it just seems like we haven't had any lulls in activity whatsoever. I mean, when I was doing my opener tonight, we had 2 bucks that came in, and we just had a really cool encounter with a buck that I don't even really have a name for. I called him the brush pile buck last year, but that doesn't really fit the food theme that I have down here in Area 52. I had 2 really cool encounters with that buck, and I would say he's minimum of 5+. I mean, he looked mature last year, and he potentially even had a bigger rack last year, and that's one of those encounters right there where at the end of the season when you're sitting with a few tags in your pocket that you think back on that you probably should have seized it. But there are some really good deer down here that I'm still chasing with T-bone and pretzel, and in the last week or so Whopper has shown back up again. So it's just one of those deals where there's some good ones down here. We got a lot of targets to go after, and that buck historically, and last year he was just all over the place. So I think that if we want to get on him late season this year, he could be a potential target. But I mean, I think we had him at probably less than 10 yards, and that's exactly what we had that decoy set up for, is that essentially he came in from our west, worked his way in front of us where he's trying to get downwind and go behind that decoy, and it was perfect. I mean, it was exactly how we drew it up. Cool encounter. I was pretty indecisive there for a while if I was going to shoot him or not shoot him, back and forth, and I think ultimately I made the right decision. There's some good deer to chase down here, but we're going to use this as our closer update, is what we're going to call it. We got some does that are working their way in right now, but we're losing light like really, really quickly right now. So I don't imagine we're going to make it all the way to legal shooting light tonight. It's getting dark really fast with it being so overcast, but it's a fun night, and I think this is Ty and I's last hunt before Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. If anyone's going to be out hunting, hunting safe, and enjoy the holiday season.